Hello, I am Jomika, and welcome back to episode 2 of our modded Kerbal space program. Last time we left off, we did these three. We basically started the game and then did these 3 missions, and now we have manned altitude record of 18K and orbit around Kerbal. Before I accept those, I want to see if we have the command pod, which we do not. So we want to go into research and try to unlock that. I think we should be able to. I don't know exactly where it's at. We could do it with that, but I don't want to. That is not a command pod. I mean, it's got to be one of the early techs here. Alright, this one. It'll cost 45 to unlock, and then we need that. So, we don't have enough. So let's go back out here, check mission control, field research, experiments around the KSC. So we want temperature scan, atmospheric scan, and a seismic scan. Crawlway, administrator, tracking station. Alright, we can do all those. And a magnetometer scan. Mountains, tundra, low in space. Grasslands, desert, tundra. Alright, we'll stick to the few experiments that we had here. I wonder if I should have saved that vehicle, but it's still here, so let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade the batteries. 800 still. 1000, there we go. So let's get 2 of those guys. 1, 2, and science. We'll get that guy right in the middle. Come on. Alright, we'll get you off to the side then. And I think that's all we need. Communication we got. Let's go ahead and put a solar panel. Why don't we put 2? 2 more. So 3 total. And that should be all we need. So basically we're aiming for, was it 45 science? But we're almost there already, and I think when we complete this mission we should be fine. And then we'll get extra science here and there. So we will extend that, and that should start to get science automatically, but I guess not. So we'll log that, transmit, and then none of these should have anything. Alright, so where are we headed? We are headed to research and development, crawlway, administration, and tracking station. So the admin building is over here. Let's go ahead and disable the steering on the back wheels. Go a little slower off the edge here. Just try not to blow up on the way. And then this should have more data. It's not automatically firing. I don't want to miss anything because it's easy science in the beginning and I don't want to come back and have to do it all later. So the admin building is this one. Well, there there goes one of our batteries, I think. Yep. So let's get this data, submit that also. I think we did that. Nope, we didn't. EVA reports, fine. Temperature, I'm sure we have. We don't. And did we do this? We did. Alright, so that's good. And we want to go to tracking station or research and development. We'll go to research and development, which is this building. I think it's that one. Go ahead and send all this while we're here. Yeah, that's good. So kind of boring stuff right now, but that's okay. Tracking station, nope. Research and development, temperature scan. You haven't done temperature scan yet? And we are out of power. So you are refueling your power, so let's go ahead and just speed this up a bit. And we will review data, transmit that. And then did you send yours out? You did not. Will you have enough? You will not. So let's go ahead and recover. And then we can just do this mission again so we don't miss the seismic data on other biomes. So we're at 71 science. And what else? The tracking station and the crawlway. So over here and here. So we'll just repeat that mission. And maybe I will lower these wheels down a little bit, just so we have a better chance at keeping those, and then I will disable steering. Kerbal rover. And we'll go ahead and launch this and send it back out towards the crawlway first. So we'll turn you around and just send you right on your way. And we have plenty of electricity. How fast are we going? 25? I have no idea how fast that is in real life, but it's probably way too fast for this rover. Actually, let's go ahead and look that up while we're waiting. So 25, not 5, 25. It's 55 miles an hour. I guess that's not too bad, but I don't know. Transmit that and that. We also need that and that. And then crew report, I think, or EVA. No, then is a temperature. It is. So that should be everything. Uploading data, all received. So now I'll just head to the tracking station. And that is this way. Try not to tip over. And we are just about done with this. So we'll stop, transmit that and that. We will log that and transmit. So it just does EVA report and seismic scan. So those are all done. All our science is almost complete. And that should be it. So let's go ahead and recover the vessel. And go ahead and unlock our command pod that we need for the next mission. So let's go ahead and delete all these, not go into there. We want to go to the research center and unlock this. So what else? Why don't we just go ahead and go for orbit at the same time? Okay, go ahead and unlock these. Only 5 more science spent, but now we have them. So let's go to mission control, SETI contracts. We'll do a manned altitude record along with orbiting Kerbal. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to orbit. I mean, we have the science to do it, or the tech. Just a matter of designing the correct thing right now. So we'll get this parachute. We'll go ahead and get... Do we want to heat shield this early? No, we're just doing just an orbit, so the heat shield on this thing should be fine. We will decouple everything below you. Let's get this guy and this guy. 335. Yeah, that should be fine. You got good vacuum efficiency. You're small, but let's see. Your thrust to weight ratio is 0.69. That's fine. And then we'll get another decoupler here. And then this will send you up into space. Do I want the swivel? Yes. And let's get 2 of these. I don't have gas lines. I do need some fins. So get 3 fins in there. Put some science on board. We can bring that back with us. Yeah, just in case we land somewhere where we want to keep the science or run more experiments. That'll look weird there, but it'll be fine. I'll need an antenna. Get one on the side. Do we? Now we'll just keep it up here. We'll put it in the front. You don't need to get out, but just in case. So that's all the science we need. You're 0.67. Let's get some solar panels up here. It's not going to be a long mission, but just in case we land somewhere, we really want to keep data. Is that going to be a thing? Yeah, whatever. It's not much weight. So fuel lines we don't have, which would be nice right now. Let's just go for the big ones. Those are very big. So let's go ahead and move these down a bit. I don't want 4 fins, but that's fine. And some aerodynamics. Too big, too heavy. Parts are fine, so we'll save this. Orbit Mark 1. Save that. Leave here. And I think we want to do is upgrade the launch pad, which will bring that up to 140. So let's go to the launch pad and we'll try this out and launch that. I have no idea how this is going to work out. I probably need to change the staging. It's one thing I didn't look at. Seismic scan, sure. So those are fine. Launch those off, that's fine. Wow, the staging did it all on its own. Reaction wheels may be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and add that there, just in case we need to start to have some control. So it looks like, go ahead and fire that. And we'll start to tip over here. Not too fast. Crew report, okay. I don't know what it was, but I guess just the upper atmosphere. And did I do the science experiments? Or not the experiments, but contracts. Active. Yes, I did. Okay. So we'll head over this direction. What is our apoapsis? 100? So we can go ahead and do this. Not the most efficient launch. But I think it'll be alright. So we can just point directly at the horizon, and then I guess we'll just go ahead and start to go from here. So that was just letting me know that stuff was destroyed. Get another crew report. And another scan. We definitely are in space. So we'll just let all these run. And then this should have enough fuel to finish our orbit burn. So we'll go ahead and wait until we get to about here or so. Alright, and then we'll finish this stage off. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of fuel. Whoops, wrong button. So we're already in orbit. Land distance record, we've entered orbit. And then this... we need to be here for 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and just fast forward a little bit. Is there anything we can do from here? Can't do that from space. Got that. Can I EVA? Nope. Cannot disembark while off of Kerbal service. Oh, okay. I need to upgrade the space center, or whatever it is. And we'll do one last temperature scan, and that's fine. And EVA report. I mean crew report. Nope. Okay. So we'll fast forward. Our electric charge is going down. So let's go ahead and point at the sun. Stop. There we go. So that'll get sun exposure. And we are gaining again. So we'll just wait until our time remaining is 0, and then we can go ahead and try to land somewhere on the surface. So we can go a little faster, but yeah, we'll go a little faster. Alright, so now we'll point retrograde. Except you are a pilot, but okay. I guess we'll have to do it ourselves. So let's go ahead and point the other direction. And go ahead and burn here. And that should be fine. That'll put us about here, which seems like a good spot to land. And I did not need this engine at all. But we'll hold on to it for a second. And just see where this takes us. So we'll just bring it right down to 70K. There we go, and we'll make sure that we are facing the correct direction. We'll bring this in. And we can probably... yeah, I was gonna say we can just burn this engine a bit. We don't need to. But that'll lower our speed a little bit, make it a little safer entry. And yeah, really don't need to do this at all. So yeah, why don't we just kill that? And we will shoot this off that way. And then face retrograde again. We've got a few heat effects on some of these science things. All of the science things. But that's okay. We'll see if we can make it down. With them surviving, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be close. Nope. So we lost the seismic scan and the magnetometer scan. And then once this is able to go, we will go ahead and do that. Keep the temperature scan and the crew report. And then we will land wherever this takes us and see if we could do a little bit more science. Let's try... Oh, we also lost the pressure scanner. That's okay. So crew report. Flying over Kerbal Highlands, okay. So let's go ahead and EVA here. Keep that experiment. We will take all the data, store it, and board, and then do all the data again. Log it. Okay, let's EVA one more. We already did that. We will take data, board, and then log temperature again. And that should be everything. So we'll recover the vessel, check all our science. We should have completed 2 contracts in that mission, which was orbit and get to 18K, an manned mission. 70 science from that. No, 24 science from that, 70 total. And you advance to level 1, which means you can point retrograde and prograde. And these missions are complete. So let's take a look at mission control. And why did that not work? Huh. Complete. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, probe. That's why. Well, we got a little ahead of ourselves on that one. But that's okay. So, yeah, next time we'll take care of that one. And then... what was this other one here again? Orbit and recovery, probe, lander splashdown at Kerbal. So basically we'll do the same thing we just did, but with a probe, and we'll be able to complete both those contracts, no problem. But that's going to do it for today's episode. We'll get to that next time. If you liked today's episode, be sure to hit the like button, and if you don't want to miss an episode, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any. And thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.